Hey there, welcome back to yet another episode of the ImpleBooks Podcast. So, imagine that you came back from the office or your workplace. You're so much tired. You're preparing the kids for a birthday party that you need to attend at that day, and you're also going with the kid there. You're with your wife and also helping people to decorate on the birthday party. You're too tired, but still you are actually doing it because hey, they are family, right? Then you, after enjoying at the birthday party, you just came to home, right? Came back to home and make your kids sleep. Maybe tell them a bedtime story. Then you suddenly remember that you need to walk your dog, because hey, that's important, right? So after you are doing all that, you're ready for the much needed sleep that your body requires right now. Okay, so now you go back to the bed and you're thinking that okay, now I will be sleeping. Let's just check the WhatsApp. So you just open WhatsApp and suddenly see all the people are sending you all these pictures that they have taken and asking for pictures. So it took you around 10 minutes on the WhatsApp. Then you thought, okay, let's see what pictures are posting people on the Facebook for the birthday party. So you open Facebook and use it for like 15 minutes. Then because Facebook now shows reels, so you spend good 20 minutes there, without even much understanding that or thinking that what you're doing. Now you just thought that okay, let's answer some emails also, so maybe a little bit time will be saved tomorrow. So let's do this for 15 minutes, and you suddenly see that an hour is gone, right? Where you just wanted to sleep, but you're doing all these things which is not really urgent or immediate, right? You could have skipped that. Now because you're thinking about the sleep, and now you just thought, okay, I don't want to think about this, that I have wasted 1 hour. You started thinking about something else. So you started thinking about the party, all the gossip and the bitching that happened at the party, right? That is simply called bedtime sleep procrastination. You are procrastinating your sleep at the bedtime, which even I almost do it, right? So think about all that day when you are so much tired, too tired to actually do anything, right? Maybe because of the burnout at work, or maybe because there were lots of work that you had to do, multiple work maybe, right? Then you came back home and you think that okay, I will be sleeping because that was a hell of a day, I need to sleep, right? But then you just waste your time procrastinating the sleep, right? So it basically happens when you are mostly burnout or tired, right? So because at that time mind wants something soothing activity which is not related to the work specifically, because hey, you don't want to work at that time, right? Because you're already tired working, right? So your body, what is trying to do is that it wants to turn off the part that wants to rest, because it wants something soothing, which is unrelated to the work, right? So it says that hey, I just don't want to rest, I just want some activity to do, right? So but at the night, think about it, you don't have much to provide, right? Other than scrolling Instagram or Facebook, right? Or maybe following some gossip on Twitter, you don't have much to do at the night, right? So you just give yourself this activities to do, say hey, do it, right? So but whenever people ask you this, we may come up with this argument that hey, it's our alone time. If we are not giving this time to ourselves, then we are not actually justifying anything, the work that we are putting up for every day, right? So you just give yourself the alone time, right? You call it alone time, but if you think about it, it is actually doing more harm than good. If you're thinking that okay, because I'm so much tired, I don't get time at that, in day-to-day lives, so I need to give this time to scrolling social media at instead of sleeping, right? So it is not actually helping you guys if you think about it, right? So basically this is a kind of rage that you put up over time because you are burnout or tired at your work, and that's the reality of the capitalism, guys. Or maybe if it is not capitalism, maybe you're doing some work which is not scalable, where you need to be present all the time. You might be tired, right? Maybe it's a business also, right? So you need to put that rage to someone or something, right? So you can't always put this rage to your loved ones always, or people nearby you. But in that case, you just put this rage to yourself. So you just revenge bedtime procrastinate. This term actually coined on a Chinese blog first time. So it happens. It is not really, specific, especially it happens to you. It happens to most of the people in the world, right? So if you think about it, so how to actually think about it is, there is not really a straightforward solution or anything. So, and this podcast is not about the solution as well. So it's all about like thinking it in a other way. So because you're doing it to, doing it out of rage, right? Some kind of, deep emotion that you have underlying, right? Okay, for that you are doing it. So think about it. It's not others' fault that it is happening to you, because you are continuing working, right? You are continuing putting the hard work without rebelling, right? So it's not really exactly others' fault. Okay, if you really want something, soothing, you just try out different work or something like that. Okay, but instead of blaming others, so that's how you can think about it. So yeah, that happens to you, happens to everyone, right? It's not really special to any people, right? So yeah, I think that's it for today's podcast. If you like this podcast, give this 5 stars for motivation, and for any query or message, please reach out to us via ImpleBooks at Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. So that's it for today. Have a good day.